Everybody likes chicken salad, or at least I think they do. Every chef or cook I know has one or two favorite recipes in their repertoire. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a light, refreshing Asian chicken salad, perfect for any summer gathering. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do today is make our dressing. And we're making this first because I'm going to use it as a marinade for my chicken too. In this nice little container, I've put a half a cup of vegetable oil and a half a cup of rice vinegar. And rice vinegar is an inexpensive ingredient you can find at your Asian market, but it's much milder in flavor than white vinegar. I highly recommend you pick up a bottle of that and keep it in your pantry. There's a quarter cup of honey in here, and now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. I'm going to put a nice tight-fitting lid on this. Give it a good shake. Set it aside. Our dressing's done. How easy was that? Now I'm going to give you my 2 cents about chicken. It's versatile, affordable, and I love it. But I rarely use leftover chicken to make chicken salad. Why? Because I want my chicken to be flavored with the proper herbs and spices, those that go with the chicken salad I'm making. Last year, I showed you how to make roasted chicken Caesar salad, and we roasted chicken breasts to go specifically into that salad. Today, I'm going to show you how to infuse authentic Asian flavors into this easy oven-poached chicken breast. I've put 3 sliced scallions on a 12-inch piece of aluminum foil, and I'm going to sprinkle about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger over the top. I'm taking an entire chicken breast that I've sliced in half, and I'm putting that right on top of the aluminum foil, and I'm going to drizzle it with our salad dressing, which is now being used as our marinade, about a tablespoon over each half. I'm going to seal up this packet. And I'm placing it on a baking pan with a second chicken breast. You'll need 2 whole chicken breasts to make this recipe. All I'm going to do now is put this in a 350-degree oven for 1 hour. Let's talk noodles. Back in 1986, my husband and I spent a week in Tokyo. Besides a bunch of sightseeing, I learned to love eating marinated fish salad for breakfast, Kobe beef for dinner, and soba noodles for lunch. When I came back to the States, the first thing I wanted to do was introduce my kids to some Japanese flavors, and I thought soba would be the way to go. I love soba. My kids, not so much. It's made from buckwheat, it has a coarser texture, and it's kind of salty. Then one afternoon, it occurred to me it's cooked identical to spaghetti. When I made that substitution, Mom's spaghetti chicken salad was born. The only thing you have to do with 1 pound of spaghetti is cook it according to the directions, rinse it thoroughly in cold water, and drain it. But draining isn't enough. What we have to do is put it on a pan to actually dry, and I don't mean dried out. Why? Because the oil in our vinaigrette will not stick to wet pasta. Every salad needs some crunch, and typically Asian salads aren't served with bread or croutons. They're garnished with nuts or seeds. And I'm garnishing my salad today with sesame seeds, but I'm going to show you one of my family's favorite little snacks, super easy to make, that is perfect with Asian fare: Honey-Sesame Pita crisps. I've cut 1 loaf of pita pocket bread in half around the outside and opened it up like a book. I've put some softened butter on it, about 1.5 teaspoons, and about the same amount of honey, 1.5 teaspoons. Just going to quickly spread it over the top. A light sprinkling of sesame seeds, cut this into 6 or 8 wedges. Nice big sharp knife. I'm going to arrange these side by side on a rack in a baking pan. Make sure you have a rack in your pan. And now I'm going to put these under the broiler for exactly 3 minutes. How easy is that? Putting this Asian chicken salad together couldn't be easier. I put my pasta in a nice big bowl and I've tossed it with about a 1/4 cup of my honey-sesame salad dressing just to loosen it up and make sure it's evenly coated. Now I'm going to add all of that cooled and roasted chicken, which is full of Asian flavor, which I've shredded it, about 3 to 4 cups. I'm going to add 3 to 4 cups of broccoli florets raw. You don't want to blanch them for this salad. It's going to give some great crunch and texture. A cup of green onion scallion. We're adding scallions, not any other kind of onion, because that's the kind of onion we put underneath our chicken when it cooked. And I'm adding a cup of diced red bell pepper. If you're not a red bell pepper fan, try some shredded matchstick carrots in its place. I'm going to give it a quick toss now. And next, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of toasted sesame seeds and another half of this dressing. And what's going to happen, you might have a little left at the end, but I don't add it all at once. You just want to toss until all of the ingredients are coated and nothing, no dressing or marinade, is puddling in the bottom of the bowl. This smells wonderful and it looks lovely. And I think that's enough dressing for today. The next time you're asked to bring a salad to a summertime gathering, think light, refreshing, and Asian. For these and all of my recipes, just go to my website.